Right, so it's 3 p.m. and we are all set to begin with our today's webinar. A very warm welcome to all our participants present here today. It's no secret that busy executives experience heightened stress on a daily basis. But studies show that business leaders today believe their jobs to be even more stressful than they were 5 years ago. When you factor in increased stress and longer hours, lack of exercise, and poor eating habits often come along for a ride. And all those elements in combination can add up to unhealthy leaders that may face illness and eventual absence from their position, all of which may impair business stability, growth, and success. Join us on this insightful webinar where our expert will be sharing her experiences and views on how a simple act of boosting leadership wellness can actually lead to business growth and other positive developments for an organization. HR Association of India welcomes you all to wellness program on the topic executive wellness. To know more about HRAI and its events, I would request all our participants to visit the link and details posted in the chat window. Request all participants to kindly follow the webinar guidelines mentioned in the chat window. It would be great to have all the participants' feedback. We will be running a poll before the Q&A session. Request all participants to kindly give your feedback on the session. I now take the privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker for today, Dr. Meena Shah, Health and Life Coach, CEO of Medico Media, founder of Namaste Life NGO. Dr. Meena is a medical doctor, health media expert, health and life coach, and master trainer. With her immense knowledge and passion, excellent communication skills, and vast experience, she has extensively worked for health awareness, healthcare, and motivated millions. For the last 25 years, Dr. Meena has been dedicatedly working with corporate sector for the health and well-being of the employees for both executives, shop floor workers, police department of Gujarat, and all level of people from school children to senior citizens. 3,000 plus workshops, 100 plus master trainings, web wellness projects, CEOs and business leaders engage with medical media. Dr. Meena Shah for improving employee health by organizing training sessions. TOTs for creating in-house wellness leaders and regular reinforcements through technology and media. Last but not the least, she is passionate about food, health, and food also in holistic manner, which talks about body, mind, and soul all together. You can also follow her on LinkedIn. The link for the same has been shared in the chat window. I now hand over the platform to Dr. Meena Shah. Over to you, Dr. Meena.
Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. And happy to see you all here on a hot summer day. And it's very hot in Ahmedabad. But we are all fine because we are in an AC room, right? So anyway, so welcome to this session, which is on a wellness. Wellness, what is wellness? So first and foremost, why wellness? See, we don't, like as rightly Faisal said, we are like working on an automatic mode. We are so busy. It's kind of, we don't sit back and think about ourselves. Okay. So something as simple as just getting up from your chair and sitting down once every half an hour, twice, it will make you feel different. We have lost connect, which we have with our body, mind, and soul. I mean, we have lost the faith, okay, I am the source of everything in my life. In the sense that whether I'm doing a webinar today, whether I'm making a dinner for guests, or whether I'm playing with my grandchild, I am the source. So who am I? How am I connected with you? How each one of us are connected with ourselves matters most. So wellness is not so many times appreciated till we lose. The only difference between wellness and illness is W-E and I. But when there is a wellness, there is a sense of comfort, ease, flow in the life, ability to enjoy, feel the satisfaction of what we have achieved. Little problem anywhere, and so much of it goes just out of the window. So I hope that today's session on executive wellness will have some new insights for you, and it will move you forward. So my suggestion is to listen to this program with your own life in the background. This is not a theoretical session. Whatever discussion that happens, whatever presentation that we do here, just connect it with your own life. Okay. And anytime you have any question, you can put a message on a chat box, and in between also we'll have time where I'll ask you to respond. Okay, what do you think about it? Raise your hand, or what do you have to say about it? Do participate, because this program is about all of us, each one of you sitting in front of your mobile or a desktop or a laptop or whatever you're sitting in front of it, right? So this is your program. Welcome to this session. My commitment is today becomes the first day of your healthier, happier, little more focus on wellness about your life. Of course, you are healthy, you all are happy. You all may have some focus also already in the wellness. That's how you are here. But what is important is that ER factor, healthy and healthier. That ER factor is what we all want to work from today. Because when my mind has a lot of creative ideas, but my body is not supporting, or my body is very energetic and want to do, and my mind is not supporting. So that's not going to take us very far away in this world, which is full of challenges and full of demands and full of our own desire to reach wherever we want to go. So truly welcome to this session. I'll start sharing a little presentation. So it's like with HRAI, we are doing this program. So it's executive wellness program. It's your wellness program. Okay. So let's take it at that. So understanding wellness and lifestyle excellence, like lifestyle is something all of us are always focused on. Okay. Lifestyle, many times we think like in terms of modernity, in terms of the dressing up, in terms of the style, in terms of travel, so many things. But I'm going to give you different definition to the lifestyle, okay? And I'm talking about the excellence of what I'm going to call a lifestyle. And that is what, from the time we wake up in the morning until the time we sleep, and even while we sleep, what we do and what we don't do, okay? That is our life. That's a life for a day. Those days will pile up, will make it weeks. The weeks will pile up, it will take months and then years. And then the life will just go on and on and on. But what we are looking at is lifestyle excellence. From the time we wake up till the time we sleep, okay, we are doing our best for ourselves and whatever else we are doing also. But somewhere we are also in the center of that day, okay, because we are the source of our day. So for that, when I'm saying it from the time we wake up, I have one very, very simple but interesting suggestion. Okay, one is like sometimes when we wake up, many of you may have noticed, or many of you may not know, there is a time when we are neither awake nor asleep, and that is called in Hindi Tandravastha, and that's the time our brain is functioning at alpha wave. Okay, and most of the time, what happens at that time? We wake up with some worrying thought, or we wake up, okay, today I need to do this, or yesterday why did it happen like that? Some incompletion, some concern we wake up with. And because whatever thought we have at that time, and that is the time the brain is functioning at alpha frequency, somewhere our day gravitates towards that. So from my side, there is one suggestion today. Okay, tomorrow morning when you wake up, okay, while you are in that Tandravastha phase, put 3 questions in your mind. Okay, just put those 3 questions. I'm not asking for an answer. The day will give us the answer. Number 1 question is how I can be healthier today. Okay, healthier today. Second question is how I can be happier today. And the third question is, okay, whatever I do today, how I can do little better. Little better than what I did earlier. Now, little better to all of us can do. I can do a little better webinar than I did in the morning today. When I'm making a cup of coffee, I can make a little better coffee than I made my last cup of coffee. That little is always better. So when we do this, put these 3 questions in our mind, the day answer will be given through the day. So if you like my idea, just put these 3 questions in your mind. Remind yourself before you go to sleep also that tomorrow morning I want to wake up with this, okay? And that would be a great beginning of your wellness journey. So when it comes to wellness, there are 7 dimensions. Okay? We have limited time, so we will also move a little fast, but still we will want to have it some proper idea on the wellness, and then we can keep on learning ourselves also and from other sources as after today you are on the journey to your wellness. So physical, intellectual, emotional, occupational, social, environmental, and spiritual. When we are looking at wellness, all these dimensions are very, very important. Okay, you may have heard of this holistic concept, but today we are connecting it to the wellness. So wellness is an approach to life. Okay, where we aim at living life which is of wellness, energy, fitness, vitality, and joy. It's an approach to life, because I want to live my day today. My life begins with every day. Okay, I want my day to be energetic today, fitter today, vitality. I feel a lot of vitality in what I do, and I enjoy what I do. So we all can learn to explore, our full potential when we are on the journey to the wellness. So it's an approach to life. It's not like that I've reached my wellness today. Okay, it begins every day. So there is a possibility of improving wellness. Wellness is not a static event कि आज जो है वो ही कल रहेगा और उसे बेहतर नहीं हो सकता है, उसे खराब भी नहीं. It is not a static event. Okay, there is a possibility of improving. So for that we are going to take on some steps. But if we don't take up this possibility, then wellness is a way where if you don't do anything, it cannot remain at the plateau. It cannot remain same. With the passing time, with all the stresses we go through, with increasing age, it goes downhill. So even to stay at the same level, we always need to do something for ourselves. So other second point is be aware of the choices and practicing. Make choices and practice them consistently. So I have this, I've taken up this mantra, and I promote it. First and foremost, I've accepted it for myself. Okay, I promoted in my family first, and I have promoted to lakhs and lakhs of people. Okay, and that is health and wellness by choice. So today's session is on wellness. So wellness by choice. So what is wellness is a sense of comfort with ourselves. Okay, and illness is a sense of discomfort. So, and how do we achieve wellness? By the choices. Like tomorrow morning, I decide, okay, for a long time I've been thinking of going to gym. I already paid the money for the whole year, or I'll take up a yoga session there, or go for aerobics or whatever. And tomorrow morning I will go. So tomorrow morning you decide to go, you put an alarm. Okay, and when the alarm rings, night you made the choice that tomorrow morning you will go. But when the alarm rings, what choices you make? Do you snooze it twice and then go off to sleep? Or do you get up, get dressed, wear your best of the sports clothes that you like to wear and go out there? Those choices only give us either wellness or illness. Okay, knowledge doesn't give it. Knowledge is just a starting point. Okay, I want to do it. Decision doesn't do it. That is a second point, which is going to moving us forward. And then when you make a choice to do them, and that's the choice. So health and wellness by choice is a mantra. You choose it. It's your life. You make a choice and you follow up consistently, practice it consistently. So choose options. It's very important. We choose options that are in our best interest. We are not talking about anybody. Here it's about us. Okay. So there is one word which people say they're not a good word. That word is called swarthi. Okay. Swarthi का मतलब क्या है? लोग कहते हैं कि नहीं स्वार्थी होना अच्छा नहीं है. It's a bad thing to do. But I'm telling you just opposite. Swarthi when it comes to health and wellness, it's very good. स्वार्थी का फिर वहां अर्थ होता है स्व अर्थी. अगर मैं अपना भला चाहते चाहते कुछ अपने लिए ज्यादा करती हूँ तो वो स्व अर्थी है when it comes to my wellness. So be swarthi when you want to go. So that's called wellness by choice. So as I just mentioned, the pattern of living, what is a lifestyle which I mentioned? Pattern of living is expressed in our daily activities and interest. And 2/3 of illness are caused by lifestyle choices and they are preventable. That is why you would have heard this terminology, which is called lifestyle diseases. And I can tell you today's 80% diseases are lifestyle diseases. They are also called psychosomatic diseases. Okay, so they are controllable, they are preventable, but they are not curable. So let's keep away from them, because it depends upon us and our lifestyle, right? So we can definitely do something about them. The way we live has a lot to do with our health. Some of it has come in genes, but some of it has not. I mean, many of you may be very, very young here. So there was a study which was done. Okay, I just stop sharing for a minute and then I'll tell you about that and we'll go back to the presentation. There was a study that was made. Okay, they took up a group of 50 or 100 people when they were young, around 20. Okay, and they took all the biomarkers of health and they checked them completely and they kept the record. And the same people, again, they were checked when they were around 45, say about 25 years after the first study. Okay, most of them, they found out somewhere or other wherever they are, and they did this checkup again to take the study forward and get some good results out of that. And when they checked them when they were 45, and they checked against the same parameters, and they found out that all of them, when they did the checkup at 20, most of them had almost the same parameters. Not so much of a big difference. Not so much of a big difference. But when the same thing which was done at 45, there's a lot of difference. Some people's, the biomarkers of aging had not gone beyond 45, around 55, 60. Some people were still at 35. Okay, some people were where they should be at that age. So what they lived, how they lived in this 25 years, that was reflected in all those reports. So that is in our hand. Okay, so we all want to be young, we want to be energetic, we want to not age, but that's going to be part of our life. But how we live is going to reflect on our wellness. So there's one simple message, if we all take back to our life, okay, what we do and don't do has an effect on our wellness. That's going to make us, because otherwise a lot of us know many things. Okay, so the way we live, the diseases like blood pressure, diabetes, back pain, obesity, heart problems, stroke, and cancer, even cancer is added to that. Depression, so many common diseases which we hear these days, they are connected with the unhealthy lifestyle. So controllable risk factor, what we are talking about is here controllable risk factor. Okay, we can't talk about uncontrollable risk factor, but we are talking about, so one is what we eat. It is so simple logic. We are made, our body is created out of food we eat. अगर हम शास्त्र की बात करें तो हम पंच महाभूत से बने हैं. So जितना हम नेचर का करीब का खाएंगे, जो हमारे शरीर भी उसी से बना है. So the food, the closest to the nature, the closest and the easiest for us to digest and assimilate and get energy, that will give us nourishment. Okay, wellness and energy both. Of course, exercise, we are going to talk a little more about it as we go. Habits, okay, smoking, alcohol, education, like we learn about so many things in our life. Like we buy a new car, we study the manual and we follow the manual so that our car runs smoothly and lasts longer and doesn't give us any problem when we go for a long travel. So similarly, okay, there is no manual per se. Okay, God didn't give us a manual, but there is a manual. We all know about it. Even हमारे शास्त्र में भी manual है, खान पान का तरीका, योगा, ये वो सब हर जगह हम जानते हैं. Okay, so education, we need to learn. I mean, I have seen the top executives, okay, in the country, and when it comes to managing the diseases, they are doing kind of half-hearted effort. So I have to literally ask them, okay, it's your body, it's your diabetes. You need to know about it. You know about so many things running such a huge organization or doing so many big projects and reaching many places. But then, of course, the doctors are there. Two things have happened today. Lately, what I'm concerned about is people, when I ask somebody about some programs or something, I get two answers from the companies. One is, we have a very good, we do medical checkup regular of all our employees. And we have a good team of doctors who are there when there is any problem, they take care of it. So personally, I feel that's like a breakdown management. It's managing something after the problem has come. And wellness is about proactive management. What we do when we are completely all right. It's a proactive management. Like in a management, also, when we are in a company or a machinery or anything, in a plant, any big plant. So that preventive and proactive management, dono hota hai na? So wellness is about proactive management. So that is why the wellness education has become very, very important in a corporate culture. When I started more than about 25, almost 26, 27 years back, I started in 94. So for corporate training, other training I had done earlier than that also. So that's the time people told me where corporates will be involved in the training. That time the training culture was also very not so much. It was comparatively low, but I have never looked back. I have never done one program anywhere. I have done series of them because people can realize themselves the effect of wellness. They have it on themselves. And if you talk about the corporate, they see people, that people when they're energetic, they're mentally charged up, they work better. But anyway, today we are going to talk only about ourselves, not about the corporate. So, and the coping mechanism we should have in place. That is also very important. And family and friends support. One cannot manage wellness or illness without the support of the family and friends. Okay. So all these are very important part of our management. Okay. So these are the risk factor which we can't avoid, which we can't do much about, but which can keep us aware, which can become more conscious. Okay. So that will be for that. Now I have one very interesting thing. Okay. So just put this, when you listen, when you hear this question, if you have a paper and a pen, just mark yes. If you don't have, use your own mobile and just mark yes or no. Okay, so that's all. And finally, after the end of question, you will be able to evaluate your own wellness. Okay, you may not share with others, no problem, but at least you will know. So are you a non-smoker and a non-tobacco user? If you are not using tobacco in any form, write yes. If you are using, it's no. Okay, here you can write only yes. We will only count the yes, don't worry. Do you check your blood pressure regularly? Okay. Second question, if you check regularly, yes, just put yes. If it's no, don't write anything, doesn't matter. Don't keep a count of it. Do you avoid self-medication? If you are avoiding self-medication for all small things, then write yes. Okay. Do you take time off each day to relax? रोज क्या आप रिलैक्सेशन के लिए कुछ करते हैं? वैसे तो मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप हर दिन में 2-4 बार कुछ रिलैक्सेशन के लिए करें. लंबा ही रिलैक्सेशन होना जरूरी नहीं है, शॉर्ट वंस होते हैं, 1-2 मिनट के भी होते हैं. So do you take time off and do you focus on relaxing your mind body system? If you are doing it maybe once a day or maybe whatever time you think is right for you, you can write yes. Do you take minor hassles in your stride? Little things happen and you take in your stride. Do you take it like that? If you are taking like that, write yes. If you get bothered by little thing, you get stressed out, don't write anything. Are you at your ideal body weight? और अभी अगर मुझे यहाँ आपको बताना है तो मैं बता भी देती हूँ. Ideal body weight for men is your height in inches and equivalent to weight in kilograms. Okay, that's for the men. And for women, your height in inches, equivalent weight in kilograms, and 10% less of that final figure. Because women tend to have little lighter bones and muscles. So that's why they're 10%. And women like to keep little leaner also. Both the things are there. So that's about the weight thing. Do you eat balanced diet? Only you are the deciding. You yourself are going to decide for yourself, right? So do you eat balanced diet? If you are doing it, yes. If you are not. Do you exercise regularly? And what I mean by regularly is 4 to 5 times a week. If you are doing it, yes. Do you avoid taking alcohol? If you avoid taking alcohol, then you write yes. If not, then just don't reply anything. So just count your yes. You count in your mind, count on your finger, count wherever you want. Okay, and I'm going to give you the result. Answer in a yes or no ko maine aapke bana diya, count the number of yes. Okay, so if it is between 7 and 9, excellent. You are on the top of your wellness zone. Okay, excellent. You are going to do great for yourself. 5 to 7, okay, good. Okay. 3 to 5, poor. 0 to 3, very poor. When your scores are below 7, you need to, what is called is lifestyle modification wellness plan. Okay. So wherever you are, I hope you have had enough time. You want me to repeat the question or anything? I'll just stop sharing for a minute. Anybody has any question for that? You can tell me. Yeah. Anything? Anybody has any question? You can put in a chat box. You can just raise a hand and ask. Okay, so this is a society plan. Wherever you are, it's all fine right now. What we want to do is move up the ladder. Okay, that's important. I'll share, continue sharing. So just quick run through some of the things which will help you. You can make a wellness as a part of your life, not a separate thing. You know, the wellness has to match your life. Okay, it has to match. Otherwise, it will be struggle uphill and we will give up. Okay, that's very important. So make it a part of your life. Just a quick run through. Physical wellness is healthy quality life. Daily activities done without fatigue and tiredness and stress. Okay, so that's a part of the physical sense of comfort with the body, activities done without fatigue or stress, and healthy quality life. Okay, emotional wellness, we all are striving at, we are all becoming more and more conscious about it. Having ability to feel, express, and share emotions. Okay, different types of emotions are there, but do we have, are we feeling that we are emotionally well? Are we focusing more on positive emotions and what we have, or we get sucked into the negative emotions and keep worrying? Okay, are we able to manage stress, to share feeling with others? Are we understanding ourselves? But knowing oneself is very important. When I know myself, I know what I can or what I can't do, and coping with the challenges. Intellectual wellness, open to new ideas and experiences. It is so important in today's time that we need to keep learning new things. Because every day some things or other are changing at work, at home. When we are raising children, the things are changing. The way we need to do that also. So learning, and not on that, what I mean by learning is not only about work. Learning about yourself completely, your health, your diseases, your work, your family. Like, I'm a child specialist, okay? So even your 4-year-old child, if he or she is getting very angry or upset and showing a lot of tantrum, even knowing about what to do when with a 4-year-old child throws tantrum, that is also part of our important learning. So there are so many things in the life to know. But when we have all those areas of our life that we know that we need to learn more or less, and we keep on doing learning, it's very important. Okay, in occupation, I feel personal fulfillment is equally important as rising in the career ladder and money. Now, if I'm feeling self-expressed, if I'm feeling contented, if I'm feeling happy, I'm doing my best, and I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Both these are very important. So maintaining a balance in life, this is important, and making a positive impact in whatever we are doing. Okay, and if you are working for an organization, what positive impact we have on organization? If I'm doing a webinar today, what positive impact I have in the people who have come and attended today? So everywhere, try to look at what impact, positive impact we can have. Even a little bit of impact, it's okay. I mean, then it becomes part of us. Just 2 days back, in my office, the parking is underground. So I was going underground, and they've started doing some paint work. You know, on the stepping down, I saw them. And there were 5-6 men, I think non-Gujarati people sitting there. It was afternoon, Ahmedabad, summer heat, 44 degree. I told, आप लोगों के पास पानी नहीं है क्या? आप लोग पानी नहीं पिएंगे इतनी गर्मी में? बॉटल कहाँ है? कहाँ से पानी लाते हैं? Just 2-3 questions I asked, and the person who was a senior, who was maybe the leader among them, he says, "मैम, मैंने उनको बता रहा हूँ कि पानी रखो अपने पास, बार-बार ऊपर नीचे आप नहीं करोगे." So little thing, then it will become part of you. You know, you're not working to make an impact, but it just becomes natural for you. Okay, the way you do things, the way you are concerned about the situation and people around you, okay, you will always have some impact. Okay, some ideas. Make use of your skills and talent, whatever you are doing. Use the best of your skills and talent. Okay, and that will really make you good. Environment wellness, can't talk very much today, but protecting earth and its resources and working on this Swachh Bharat project, all of us can do something about it. Okay, very much important, because when there is no cleanliness, there are so many problems. I mean, I have worked with the Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation's waterborne, vector-borne diseases, and we have done over maybe 500 workshops and gone to the smallest possible urban places, Jhupar-pattis, and we have seen there are so many problems. So cleanliness and health and wellness go together. Whatever we can do, we must put it. Okay, so that's about that. Spiritual wellness is listening to your heart and following your principles and value and connecting with your own self. Okay, I wrote this here. Establish peace and harmony with yourself in your life. Okay, social wellness will not go. So, okay, I just want to say one thing. Effect of habits on wellness. Okay, sometimes when we talk about habits, people always talk about negative habits. But in the wellness, I'm more concerned about having positive habits. Habits means what? For doing that particular thing, we don't have to apply our mind. And when we don't have to apply our mind, when our mind tells us, okay, there is no time to do this, that doesn't come up at all. So those things become automatic for you. There is never a concern of time or other pressures or nothing. Like it's so automatic for us, okay, we get up in the morning, we go in the bathroom and put paste on the brush and start brushing. Do you ever have a thought that nahi, time nahi hai, aaj brush karne? Maybe very, very rarely. So what I mean by positive habits give us positive health and wellness. So inculcating one small positive habit slowly and steadily and making it part of life will give us wellness. And that's what I have done. I have inculcated small, added little things. When they become part of life, when it's not a challenge of time or thinking or planning or nothing, it's just there automatically. And then I add another, and then I add another. And that has kept me going on with the wellness. And I'm also on the journey. Okay. And negative habits give us negative health and diseases. Just remember this much and start developing. And what I mean by is that, like, if you just have a habit, I just share my personality. I come from a low middle class family. My father was educated. He did his BA or BCom. I think he did his BA. Then he took on his first job. That time the people got married also earlier and the first child. So the people are still settling down. Hardly there is anything. But even then I remember when I was a small child, he would cut fruits, put it in a steel plate and give it to everybody around him. Eat fruit. रोज fruit खाना चाहिए. तो वो जो उन्होंने वो habit बनाई ना कि fruit खा ही लेते थे हम. So now sometimes after breakfast, I get hungry, I get thirsty. Like अभी मुझे fruit खाना है कैसे भी करके कुछ भी तो खाना है. So it becomes so much part of me. It becomes so much part of me. Sometimes my maid will remind me कि if when we are going to gym कि ma'am get fruits. आज fruit कुछ घर में नहीं है फिर आप breakfast के बाद मांगोगे घर पे नहीं. So when we develop some positive habits, our surrounding supports us. Okay, they remind us, they make sure that we have it. So develop small positive habits, okay, and stay away from the negative. That's going to really take us to the wellness. Exercise regularly. So I just want to stop sharing for a minute. And we are going to do very small exercise. People who can put the video on, please put the video on. Okay, please put your videos on. So you can do it with me and I can see you. Everybody, just for 5 minutes. You can, if you can put the videos on. Okay. Hello, everybody. Are you there? Can we have some people putting the video on? That's good. Thank you. More people. ओके सबसे पहले तो हम सब यही काम करते हैं ना कि हम बैठे हैं ना आधा पौना घंटा तो आधा घंटा से ऑलमोस्ट हो गया है. जस्ट स्टैंड अप, जहां पे भी बैठे खड़े हो जाइए. स्टैंड अप, स्टैंड अप, स्टैंड अप एंड सिट डाउन. वंस मोर, स्टैंड अप. and sit down. Okay, last time only for today. Okay, stand up and sit down. Okay, कुछ फर्क लगा? Because when we are sitting, most of us are doing sitting jog many times. Okay, so that time the body weight for upper body up to here, all the weight goes on the lumbar vertebra, the lower back. The lower back, the joints have the smallest possible ligaments and muscles which are supporting them. So when we constantly sit, that pressure goes for a long time on a lumbar vertebra. How many of us have a low back pain, little discomfort? But just remember, every half an hour, वो जो school time punishment नहीं करवाया मैंने, just to remind you, okay, it will have an impact. Because when I stand up, my weight goes on my big muscles of the body, big joints of the legs. So which is not going to bother me. So if nothing else from today, during the working day, every half an hour do तीन बार उठक बैठक. Okay, and when somebody calls, just खड़े हो जाइए, बैठ जाइए. You will feel good. You will feel more energetic. Okay, so that's one thing. And before that, I wanted us to do the exercise for what is the effect of exercise on us. I want you all to experience. Okay, so then you realize. Okay, all of you raise your right hand. You can raise right up also, but since you can't see my hand, then I'm just holding it here. And then what we are going to do is make a tight fist and open fully. Okay, this we are going to do it 15 times. I'm going to count with all of you. I'm going to count. We all are going to do it together. 1, 2, everybody. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now just see both the hands. दोनों हाथ को बाजू बाजू में रख के देख लीजिए. Now close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just answer to the feel what I'm asking. Which hand fingertips have some vibrating energy flowing there? Which hand you feel little warmer than the other one? Which hand you can feel okay, more blood is flowing there? Which hand the muscles and joints become little more active? Right hand? Yeah. So सिर्फ 15 बार आपने ये हाथ को हिलाया, and there is an improved flow of energy, there is improved flow of blood, more oxygen, muscles, joints feeling little more comfortable and better. So there are 640 muscles in your body and more than 110 joints. Are you moving them every day? And if you are not moving, right now is all fine. How do you expect it will move well till you live? If you don't move them today. Okay, so exercise is not about losing weight, controlling cholesterol or this or that. Exercise is for us to live our life with more energy, vitality and more kind of flow. A lot of things flowing better in our life, whether it's a flow of oxygen, flow of blood, removal of toxins from the body, flow of the electrochemical energy through the nervous system. Everything needs movement. Body is created to move. The mind is created to be focused and relaxed. Exactly हम opposite करते हैं. Body को relax करके बैठा के रखते हैं कुर्सी के सामने, कुर्सी पे, टेबल के सामने, कंप्यूटर पे, और mind को 1000 जगह भगाते रहते हैं. So we need to bring some balance. Okay, that is also wellness. Okay, so walking I have written here. The main purpose is it's something everybody can do, but there are many exercises. A lot of us may like to go to gym, swimming, play sports, do whatever, but move your body. Okay, that will be very useful. So there are exercise plan. You should have 3 types of exercise. Cardiovascular, that is aerobic activity, where your heart and lungs are getting stronger and better. Muscular strength, that's a local muscle strength of the muscles. And flexibility means your ability to bend, straighten up. Flexibility is very important for the joints and all. No time to teach too much about that. So that's about the end of the exercise, and it's important. I hope you have had an experience and all of you would start doing something as soon, I won't say as soon as possible. Today you've done little, from tomorrow you start doing little more. Now for the healthy eating, because the body is made of food we eat, the oxygen and water. Of course, water is also part of the nutrition and all the experiences we have had. So I have very interesting 5W plan, which is called a healthy eating 5W plan. Okay. So what are 5 important W's that are important in healthy eating? One is what you eat. So means balanced food with more vitality, energy, all nutrients, micronutrients. So what you eat is important. Okay. Number 2, when you eat is important. Okay. Number 3, where you eat is also important. The fourth and very important question is why you eat. Why you eat when you eat? Are you hungry? Are you doing for a company? Are you eating because somebody has forced you? You are eating just because you feel like it just now. Or it is too tempting not to eat. So that is why you eat. And last is where you eat. Okay, वे यू मतलब जल्दी से खा रहे हैं, बैठ के खा रहे हैं, एंजॉय करते करते खा रहे हैं, या खा रहे नहीं खा रहे पता भी नहीं है खुद को, स्वाद का भी पता नहीं है, खुशबू का पता नहीं है, पेट भरा है नहीं भरा है पता नहीं है, कुछ काम करते करते खा रहे हैं, टीवी देखते देखते खा रहे हैं. All these 5 W's are important. That is why what you eat is important, because you learn about healthy balanced eating. It will help you. When you eat is important because at certain time the body is digesting and assimilating food the best. At other time body is not ready. Where you eat is important. कहाँ खा रहे हैं लोग, तो जब टाइम नहीं है ना तो गाड़ी में ले जाते हैं, ड्राइविंग करते करते खा रहे हैं. ऐसे भी लोग हैं कि खाने के लिए भी टाइम नहीं है, मुझे ये पता ही नहीं चलता इतनी मेहनत क्यों करते हैं, खाना भी एंजॉय नहीं कर सकते. तो okay, why you eat, very important question. कि भूख लगी है खा रहे हैं, किसी को खुश करने के लिए खा रहे हैं, खराब नहीं हो खाना इसलिए खा रहे हैं. This I teach to all my mothers because I do training for mothers, okay, after the babies. And I also do prenatal training that I've been doing for years. So I tell mom, never eat the leftover food of your child. Okay, if you're hungry, if you want to eat that, you eat it, not otherwise. Okay, where you eat. So I hope you remember this 5W plan, okay. Have a balanced diet containing all nutrients, micro and macronutrients, both, okay, for good health and well-being. Okay, this is just a quick run through. There is no time for the full any nutrition session today. See, these are the what all pictures you see in front of you. Just keep them in your mind. Keep it in front of you. 80% of your total intake of food, if it comes from this, you are eating high energy, healthy food. Vegetables, fruits, some nuts and dry fruits, milk and milk products, but the skim one, whole grain products, which you can see in a roti, sprouts, freshly cooked food. If 80% of your food comes from this, you are doing great for you. Right now, you may be taking 50% or 60% or 70%, increase the quantity. And 20% or even 0% or definitely 20% and less food from junk food. Okay, so we're talking about wellness. So those are wellness food, these are illness food. So balance, when you're 80%, 80-20 ratio आप याद रखते, उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हम कभी ये नहीं खाएंगे, मगर बैलेंस तो करेंगे ना. पिज्जा खाएंगे उसी दिन कोल्ड ड्रिंक भी पिएंगे, उसी दिन आइसक्रीम भी खाएंगे, तो ज्यादा हो गया ये. मगर पिज्जा लिया तो साथ में सूप या सैलेड बहुत सारा लिया अच्छा वाला, ओके, और कोल्ड ड्रिंक की जगह कुछ फ्रूट जूस ले लिया या जस्ट प्लेन वाटर ले लिया और व्हाटएवर, देन यू आर बैलेंसिंग आउट. Learn to balance every meal every time you eat. Not that आज खा लेती हूँ बाद में देखूंगी, कल नहीं खाऊंगी, शाम को नहीं खाऊंगी, कभी नहीं होता. Okay, maintain your body weight. I already told you, obesity is an excess accumulation of fat. Body weight more than 20% of your ideal body weight. Bad for you. Stay away from smoking, tobacco, alcohol. I can add drugs also. Every day there is some drug news. I don't know where we are reaching. Anyway. So wellness is more than a physical health, exercise, or nutrition. Wellness is an integration of the physical, mental, spiritual well-being, sense of comfort with yourself. Very, very important. Just remember this. I want to make a wellness as a part of myself, part of my life. And all little practices that I want to do for the wellness, I want to make it part of my daily routine. You'll never miss it out. I tell you, you will never ever miss out on taking care of yourself. Okay, so this is what we have already seen. Okay, if there are any questions now, I'll just stop sharing. But before that, I'll just quickly go through this. I'm into health media, as she rightly mentioned. So you can follow, if you like some interesting videos on our health, you can follow us on Dr. Meena Shah. Just it's Dr. Meena Shah only. And this is our email and a number in case you need to know something or send any message, you are welcome to do on this WhatsApp number. And we have a page on Facebook and Insta, which is called Medicomedia, Dr. Meena Shah page. And so that is, I'll stop sharing, and here, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I think we are managing on a time. If you have a question, you can ask me. And if there are no questions, then I can spend after that 5 minutes to show some more chair exercises, okay, which you may be able to practice. It's first we'll take the questions. Faisal, you want to
Yeah,
take
so
over?
before we move into the Q&A session, we will be initiating the poll. So request all the participants to kindly share your feedback. While doing so, request all participants to kindly post their questions in the chat window.
And besides posting a question, you can also post, okay, this is what I will do from today or tomorrow. One little thing also. And somebody's beginning that will motivate others also.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because executives and wellness need to go hand in hand. Executives need to work hard, work well, work to the level of satisfaction. And so the body and mind important for all of us.
So participants, request you to please put your comments in the window, if not questions.
You can show thumbs up or something. Has the program been useful? How many of you would like to do something? You can show thumbs up also. Excuse me. Can they respond with all those things? I think.
Yeah, they can. They can.
Yeah,
You
you
give a
can.
thumbs up.
So people who want to take on something, wellness is a way of life, or even take on one little practice you always wanted to take up, and now today became the, okay, now definitely I will do it. Okay. Wow, we have something from Peterson, we have something from Karan Pandya, thumbs up. More people, more people. I'm sure we want to move towards wellness. It has helped me tremendously. All the practices have helped me tremendously. Manish, yes. Okay. In my life, it has become my source of energy and vitality. Okay, Pooja, Chudasama. Yes, very good. Thank you. Keep it up. We have Hina. Okay. Excellent. More people? Just remember, you are important in your life. Okay. And Sonu Kumar. Yes, Aman. Very good. Do take on and do remember what you learned today. Do take on whatever you can. You can connect with us. You can get the details from the HRAI also anytime you want. Okay, Sandra. Yes, me too. Yeah.
Dr. Meena, I believe questions are not there. So if you want to do the chair exercise.
Okay, we can do a few chair exercises. So as I suggested earlier, you can put your videos on, something that you will be learning, which is a fun, easy to do, and you can do it every day, sitting in your office chair also. Okay, Opal Muskara. Okay, there's M Muskara. Okay, she's also said thumbs up. Okay, so you can put the videos on. I'm just going to show them 5-6 exercises, but couple of exercises would be such that it is working on more things, so multifunctional also with breathing. Okay, so we have few people's video on, more people you can put it on if you want. So we start with a head and neck area up, because we are looking at computer like this so many times we forget. And before that also, I want to start with whenever you remember in a day, and many times in a day, just get taller. Just get taller many times through the day. Because what happens when I'm sitting like this, so the area from here to here, it got compressed by at least 2-3 inches. Okay. And when this area gets compressed, my lungs get compressed. When my lungs get compressed, the oxygen carbon dioxide exchange gets that much lesser. And that much physical and mental energy we will have. So many times just become taller. Remember to get taller many times through the day. Okay. And that will be helpful. Okay. And while we are okay, other thing that you may not have noticed is, okay, when we are working, okay, when we are working, we may get up, we may do this little bit here, but how many times in a day actually you raise your hand? Do we anytime raise our hand while working? Except we are working on something which we are physical work and they had raised their hand. So something as simple as moving our legs, moving our arms can become the source of energy. So we will, since I have told that, we will start off our exercise session with raising of the hand. Okay. So what I'm suggesting is just interlock your finger, bring it in front of you like this. Okay. Then I'll remove the. Still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So otherwise I could not operate by doing exercises. Get your hands like this, interlocked in front of you. Take them above your head and little behind the ears and touching your ears, a little behind the ears. Okay. And now stretch your lower back, stretch your middle back, stretch your upper back and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and then arms down. Did you feel a good stretch?
Yes.
Yeah. You at least got the sensitized to the fact that there is a lower back also, and this is how it feels when it gets stretched, middle and upper also. Okay. This time we are going to do it with the breathing. Okay. So stretch your arms in front of you. Take a deep breath. Pick your arms above you. Stretch your lower back. Stretch your middle back. Stretch your upper back. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your shoulder. Breathe out and arms down. Breathe in through nose, breathe out through mouth. It's a conscious breathing and you will be able to do better. Okay. Last time. Last time. So you will have better idea now. Arms in front of you. Take a deep breath. Then arms are above. Stretch the lower back, middle back and upper back. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your shoulder. Breathe out and arms down. This is a conscious breathing. If you can do this stretch even twice throughout your working day, 2 to 3 times, you will feel much better in your back. So this was because I was asking you to raise the arms. This will work better. The second what I wanted to show you was an exercise for your neck, shoulder, and even upper back, which is a multifunction exercise with breathing. Okay. First, you can see me once and then you can continue do it very fast. Just put your arm behind you, just at the level of the forehead. Then take a deep breath and take your elbows behind and your head up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Elbows together, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now breathe in. Open your elbows, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out from the mouth. Elbows together, head down. Okay. So now just try to feel where all you felt it. Did you feel it on your shoulders? Did you feel it on the upper back as the elbows went back? Did you feel it in your neck? So these are some important things that we can do, because we always look down or look in the front, but we never look up. And we don't do it with the breathing. So it would be good. Okay. So that is the first exercise. Now, is the time up? Your time is up, Faisal? A couple of them
I
will
think
try.
we have, yes, 6 to 7 minutes we are having. So I
Okay.
think one
So
more.
we will do one more exercise,
Yeah,
which
one
is
more
for
will
the
have.
side stretch. Okay. Take your right hand up. Get taller on the right side. Stretch your body on the right side. Very good. And now bend on the left side. Elbow straight. And stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come up. Relax your shoulder and arms down. You can feel the body different when each side is stretched also. Take your left hand up. Stretch the body on the left side. Stretch it up, stretch it up. And then bend on the right side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Straighten. Relax your shoulder and down. Did you feel a good stretch?
Yes.
Yeah. So this you can do 2 times or 3 times easy. So I will not repeat. So I can show one more exercise at least. So that is for the again a back stretch. You don't have to move the chair. I want to show you in a particular way proper. That's why I'm turning the chair. Okay. What we are going to do here is, you can see my thighs also. Okay. So with my right hand, I'm pushing my left knee inward toward the right leg. Okay. And my left hand will go behind straight as much as I can take it and push with this hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent stretch for people who want to sit for the long time. Okay. And you can look on that side also. Now I'm showing you the other side so you can see the stretch comes from here. Okay. Not from shoulder or anything. So I'm taking my left hand, pushing my right knee toward the left and taking my right hand behind and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did you get a good stretch there? Yeah. So this 3 exercise, straight stretch, side stretch, and a twist. It will keep your back very good and healthy. Okay. One more exercise is for the thighs because we never move it. Okay. So take your one foot and put it on the near the knee of the other leg. Can you see that clearly from there?
Yes.
Okay. Now your one hand is just holding to the sole of this foot, and the other hand is going to push the knee down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Again, push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Do you feel movement in a joint which generally we don't move?
Yes.
Okay, that also gives. So now we do it on the other side. Just support this foot with the hand, and the other hand, you are going to push your knee down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay. And now the last bit of fun exercise. Okay. Because we sit, the blood flow to the foot is always less. So we're just going to jump our feet sitting on our chair. Come on, move your feet up and down, up and down, up and down. Move faster, move faster. Okay. And it really goes improving the blood flow. Okay. How many of you find some difference in your body after exercise? You can show thumbs up. Feel the difference in the body after exercise? Then it's thumbs up. So I hope you all enjoyed the...
Enjoy, Dr. Meena. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Meena, for this.
Take on some practices and it would be very, very useful for you to stay healthy. Feels much better. Thank you. Okay, Pooja said, Suvardu said, excellent. So this you can do so easily in the office. At least 2 times in a day. But first you have to remember, okay, I want to be a little more comfortable with my body and do it. So I want to thank HRAI to coordinate this webinar. And I thank all the participants.
Thank you, Dr. Meena, for this insightful and intriguing session. Key takeaways are wellness is about proactive management, knowing your health, open to new ideas, learning things and applying them. It has been a pleasure being with you today. I'm sure our participants had learned a lot had got a lot to learn and take away from this session. Before we conclude with today's session, we would also want to thank the association members Geisha, NASCOM COE, LinkedIn Local, Talgro, TLE, and WICCI for supporting these HRAI events. To know more about these associations, request you to kindly visit the links provided in the chat window. Thank you once again, dear speaker and our participants for joining us today. Do join us for our next event, the 2022 Dialogue Masterclass Series, jointly hosted by HREI and GMI, where 5 out of the top 100 leaders will be sharing their views on the topic leading people in current times, starting from 23rd of May 2022 to 27th of May 2022 at 3 p.m. IST. Request you all to kindly register for this event at the link mentioned in the chat window. That's it from our today's webinar. See you soon. Stay safe. Take care and bye for now. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Akamina.
Bye-bye.
Bye.